I'm doing well. How are you doing today?
I have a what do you call it? A sciatic pain. Other than that, I'm doing fantastic.
Oof. Well, I'm sorry to hear about the pain. Pain sucks. In the meantime, like we just said. I think we said we'd take a look at this set. So I've got it
Hmm.
loaded up, and I just wanted to ask you, like when you've seen this already, right? Like you saw
Yeah,
it
I watched it
live.
live.
Great.
Yeah.
Was there anything that stood out to you that you want to flag as something for us to look at, or is it just like, are we just trying to like kind of reverse engineer the game plan, or like what's the goal today?
A little bit of both. So I thought one of the things I was pretty impressed by was I didn't think that Spark was able to hit Aura very hard. Which I was like, man, what's he do? It's hard like in the moment, like to see like what's going on, because normally like I know that myself and other really good Peach players, when she gets a hold of you, you're taking some damage. So I thought Aura did a fantastic job at that, and I thought his edge guarding was really good despite not wave dashing to ledge, which I think is very funny. Top Peaches just like me, for real, for real. So
Yeah, so edge guarding without wave dash to edge. Like I think that's a good call. So combo defense, wave edge guarding without wave dash to edge. Is there anything else that like stood out for on your end? There's one thing that caught my attention when I was watching this, and it was just, and like I don't know if you noticed this, but it was just how effectively Aura was able to not play, like would use like basically chill under the platforms once he had his like game plan set up, and like not really like play into Spark's territory if he didn't have to.
oh my god, there was an interaction where I think Aura's on the left side of battlefield, if I remember correctly, and Spark is just like short hop, like bearing, and Aura is just not going in at all. Like I was like, I'm not going over there, I'm not running into that. And I just thought the patience and the pick your spotsness, if you will, was pretty fantastic from him.
Yeah, so combo defense, edge guarding without
Yeah.
wave dash to edge, and how to hang back versus Sheik's boxing tools, and which is more broadly picking your spots. Love it.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, let's take
His
a look.
mental's insane too. I like, after Genesis, I think his mental has just been so good. I'm like, love watching him.
All right, so let's take a look at this. Like this what we have going on here for this opener is actually pretty telling. So we pull the turnip. He uses it to like access the platform. One thing that I want to point out is I don't actually think the down smash on the platform here is bad at all. I think that if we think about where that down smash is like covering, like look at the space, look at where it goes, right, and where Sheik is when he does it. So like if Sheik tries to like move under that platform in a lot of ways, like if she tries to jump or something, or like I think
Or
if
up
she's
tilt.
yeah, or up tilt, or even if she's just standing. I don't know if it hits her if she's standing, but like there is merit to that down smash with where it covers, I think. And I think that sometimes when we're like looking at down smash on platform, we're like, oh god, it's so scrubby, but like this actually is doing a good job of boxing her. Like of
Also,
like
like,
controlling
I think
space. Yeah.
Ours at low percent too. Like, what's gonna happen? Like, you get fared or something, but you're gonna be ASTI down anyway. So,
Yeah.
like, the reward for the risk is, I think, just worth it.
Yeah, you potentially 60 them, and if things go wrong, you take a back air. Like, it's fine.
Yeah, yeah, literally.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So let's see here. So then I find that this is a spot that Aura is very comfortable in. When like the fight is like underneath these when he's underneath these platforms. Like this is all really good. So let's talk about like, so this would be a spot. So to me this F tilt is terrible by Spark. Spark should be grabbing here like 10 times out of 10.
Yeah, I
But
agree.
But it's still worth noting that Spark doesn't get anything after this forward tilt, because what do you think like Aura's doing right now?
Holding down and C stick.
He's Omsatech. He's
Yeah.
option selected an Omsatech. Because he knows he's in
Oh, yeah.
because he's in the down smash lag. He knows that there's going to be either a grab coming, in which case the Omsatech option select doesn't do anything. It doesn't matter. Like you can just take the benefit without worrying about like a consequence. And if Spark does any sort of tilt or that knocks him over, then he gets to roll to the corner and get out probably for free.
Yeah. So what happened?
Yeah. So, do you think this would be something worth
Absolutely, yeah. I don't even know you could. I didn't know that.
Yeah, you did.
I
Yeah.
thought I thought he ASDI'd down and just teched away. I didn't know it was
I don't know. Think about that is what he's doing, but like the way it works is
Yeah.
Like Peach is occupied in lag, so like it's a great time to do that sort of thing because, yeah, like yeah, you just get to do it. So let's map this out back. Let's like work backwards and map this out. Cool. So we'll be pink because we're Peach. So
we're fabulous.
And then like Sheik will be lavender. Okay, cool. So we down smashed. So this is what happened here. We'll use a darker one so it shows up better. So down smash. And then like this is going to be some steps, so down smash. And then what happens during like while this is going on, Spark F tilts, right? Wave dash F tilt.
Yeah.
Wave dash F tilt. F tilt. Okay, cool. And then while this is happening, the option select is actually happening here around this part. So where do you think so I would say here, what the important thing for Peach is, do you know how to OMS attack?
No.
Like, okay, so you had it right. It is just ASDI down while holding like a direction. Like a direction. You can also hold down and away too. Like you.
That would instinctively. That's what I probably would have thought. Down and away.
Yeah, so it would have been like this down and then this with, because we need to have like the control stick doing something else, so like something like this. So then we can say OMS attack.
If it makes it easier to, we could use like FGC like 2, 2, 3 or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. So this would be 6 or no 2. This would be 2 and 3.
Yeah.
2, 3. Cool. And then OMS attack and then wave dash F tilt. Cool. So this would be what happens here. So how did we get into this spot? How did Aura try to like push into this position? Because that's I think that like the key here. Like how did he
was it sub float nair down smash? Was it? No, just
sub float nair
down smash.
Yeah, sub float nair down smash. Yeah, exactly. So let's actually map those out. So sub float nair.
I don't know if that was a sub float. Actually, like seeing it back was probably just a float, but whatever.
It's all good. I thought I saw a double jump, so I think it was. But I mean, who cares?
It looked a little high, but yeah, whatever. Yeah.
So sub float.
It's so good to do it there because you can get the OMS attack quicker. I think.
Yeah. No fair land. Away. Yeah, because she like drifted back, and then like, so then we CC down smash, which is what happens here. And then wave dash F tilt. Now, what we would do here is like this procs OMS attack. Yay! And then like we go this way into safety.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, again, if she grabs, we don't even lose. Like, this is so perfect because like this is just a good maintenance behavior to have in general because like. It doesn't allow. It's not going to be good versus every single like move that someone can punish you with on the ground. But like in this case, it's really good because Sheik usually uses ground moves here, and ground moves are laggier than like aerials, right? So she's going to hit.
Well, the other. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, go ahead.
No, I was thinking like even if you to your like, yeah, nothing.
Yeah, like well, so versus Fox, I'd consider that a little dicey. Because, like, what'll happen is you'll roll into the corner and then he can run over and up smash you or shine you. Because he's probably going to hit you with, like, a nair or something. But, like, versus Sheik's F-tilt, that's fine. This is all good. So let's look at here. So what happens here? Back airs, okay. This is all normal. That's normal. Oh, good spacing by Spark. That was really good timing. Oof. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is another spot where we can actually like apply good defense. So what's another like? Let's apply something we can probably apply the same idea that we did with the OMS attack here.
I don't think going down there is very good.
Really?
Yeah, like there, like Sheik's gonna get to ledge, right? Like I don't think that float. I think like Sheik's I don't know. I think you just air dodge into the stage and then you try to at least get like in front of Sheik. Like I don't know. I thought dipping low is not very good because if you get to the other side of the stage, it's fine. Like they're right, and they float.
So where would you say you want to float? Like here?
I think like there. And then I have the option to air dodge up into the platform, air dodge down into the stage, or I can fast fall to ledge. I think like when you go
or fast
lower,
fall down up and then like kind of like DP her
the
umbrella, yeah.
So like I just think that you kind of limit your options by going because then you don't have a jump Yeah.
Agreed. I don't like this float height either. The reason, and I agree with everything you just said there. The reason I wanted to point this out, though, is this has something in common with the thing we just went over. So, like, when we go this low, I would say once you input for the umbrella, something good.
You option select the tech. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's another thing you could do, because if Spark does this back air here, you can just option select tech, like wall jump tech, wall jump tech, nair him, and then you can probably just recover from there.
Yeah.
So that would be another spot. You know how to do that, right? Or is that something you're already doing? Okay, cool.
Yeah. I actually don't do that enough.
Okay. Let's mark.
That's actually. You know, that's something I could benefit from against Marth as well.
Yeah.
I think, especially when I'm ledge hogging or like when I'll like drop down bear. Mm-hmm. You know, with float, I should be doing that.
Yeah, so I would say like this is like kind of the frame that tells us what we're supposed to do. So it's just like for one frame, we like when we input the up B, we tap like the digital press, and then we kind of like have the same thing that we had in the other situation happen, where like if the tech comes up, great. If it doesn't come up, we haven't lost anything by doing it. Like if Sheik edge hogs us, because if Sheik is able to edge hog us and she just like holds ledge, we haven't like lost anything by trying to tech this, which is like the beauty of it. So let's say here, so float to edge, towards edge, and then what does Sheik do? She like back airs us or something?
Yeah, she back airs. Rising bear.
Yeah, or actually, yeah, ledge hot bear. Let's go back and just confirm. I agree with you on the recovery pathing, though. You want to be like slightly above the grounded needles, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Floats to edge. Grab, so grab edge, and then Peach falls up B, fall up B, and then Sheik, and then this is the point at which we would, yeah.
OS, yeah.
Yeah, OS is good. OS select, because like OS is
I play fighting games.
Oh yeah! You play the Naruto one too. Like you remember you told me about that.
I played a lot of Blaze Blue. I learned Melty Blood type Lumina. That game has so many OS. Oh my god.
And it's 8.
It's too much.
It's 8 because we want wall jump tech.
Yeah.
Cool. So then yeah, option select tech plus 8. And then it would be like tech jump nair. And then
no. Or bear, right? I think bear's fine.
Yeah, tech jump, whatever. No aerial. No tech jump nair bear.
Yeah, nair.
I don't think it matters which one we do, to be honest. I think that like either way we're fine, because like yeah, like because Sheik does bear here, so then we get hit into the wall, we go up that way. Like we're either way we're good.
Yeah.
I guess it's probably easier. Well, okay, so to do the nair, you have to take your finger off it, but it does come out 3 frames. And it makes no difference. This is just like why.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
Put out hitbox, yeah.
Well, hit her. Like we're hitting her away from us so we can recover. So with that in mind,
no turnip's crazy on the invincibility against Sheik.
So what do you think of what do you think of this? Like how he's like doing his pressure. I really liked how he did that there.
Yeah. I don't think that down smash by Spark was very good.
No, it was not. He's at 0. Like what are you doing? But I feel like for Spark's my one criticism of Spark as a player is that I think his percents are wrong a lot of the time, like by a little bit. So he goes for like moves at like slightly wrong game state. Like his spacing and positioning is usually good, but like
couldn't he have Omsa tech that nair?
Yeah, but it doesn't do anything. Like
so, that happens. When I played, I have a local Sheik who's one of our peer Cheeks, and we played like a bunch of games before Let's Pick Smooth, and every time I would do that nair, they had Omsa tech, and then I'm like, oh my god. So that's why I started learning that up smash thing.
You don't have
because I'm just
you just nair them more. You just like FC nair like forever
until they die.
Yeah, like it's like chain grabbing. Like what are they gonna do? Their option is keep taking the nairs or go off stage and die. Like these are their options, or like DI off stage. Like these are their options. You just keep nairing over and over again.
Okay, I just get nervous, but yeah, that's good point.
Well, I mean, like I get that, but let me ask you. So, if let's say that all you had to do that nair was like hit a button, would you do it or would you look for the up smash?
I'd press a button.
Right. So what's the difference between having to do, like, you know, admittedly FC Nairs are like, you know, a somewhat, you know, there's more to it than just one button input, but it's not also like the window here is pretty forgiving. Yeah. Why?
Yeah, no, you're right. But yeah, okay, cool.
I think it's more important on Marth. Because Marth is floatier, so he doesn't have to attack. He just DIs up, and he's just like, he's got a better recovery. Oh, okay.
So patient.
Let's look at the positioning here, because I feel like this is, like, what he does here, how he maneuvers in this general box area is, like, really good. So, like, let's look at how he gets here. So he's holding the turnip, he throws it at him, floats here. So, like, what do you think is going through, what do you think Spark is trying to do while he's, like, while this is all happening?
While the dare's happening?
No, just like when they're moving from from this spot to where Aura goes on the side, like to like what happens near the left side platform, like when they're both there.
I think Spark's just trying to get some needle damage, like here, you know, and then kind of that classic platform needle to shield drop aerial or whatever.
Yeah. So like exactly. So but how does Aura deal with it? Like, let me ask you, the
spacing's really good. The spacing's great. I mean, you're out of Needle's range, and Sheik doesn't have the aerial drift to, like, you know, shield drop and, like, cover the hole under the platform. So, just waiting with probably the best punish tool at this percent, which is down tilt. And down tilt also, what do they call it? The angry spot dodge. Kind of get a little extra, and, you know, you get some damage off that.
Yeah.
Not sure about that dare, but...
Yeah, so the way I look at this situation is that Spark had exactly one opportunity to defend against Aura here, and it's when he's coming up here. Spark has to get his back air out while he's coming up.
Yeah, that's literally... Well, that's what also, like I fair there, so I was like, I don't really know, like, because he dared, I'm like, that you just get kicked in the face, but...
But, like, so here's what I would say. Look at where Aura is when, like, Spark goes up in the jump. I think he's kind of far away from him, and I think that's why Spark doesn't swing. See what I mean?
He throws a needle instead. Yeah, he's gonna jump. And he's gonna turn around needle.
Yeah, so I think the spacing could have been a little bit better, but I see the vision. It's basically he's trying to, like, stay away from the back air, and then when Spark, like, realizes that and then shoots the needle, then he falls down here where like he's safe from the needle.
Yeah.
So that's good. Like, it's good. I mean, pardon the pun, but it is good threading of the needle, because it's like he's kind of like tackling both the back air threat and trying to deal with the needle threat together, and that's good. I don't know. Like, I didn't really like that. That down air winning surprised me a little bit.
Oh yeah, I've never seen that's never happened to me.
You know what it is? Yo, he's not actually close. He's using Peach's air mobility really effectively here, because he's not actually letting Sheik get a good alignment for her back air. Look at this.
Yeah, the double jump back and then kind of zips in. It's like kind of like directly, like probably like 1 o'clock over him.
Yeah, or like it's like around like it's like 1:30 or like 2 o'clock kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like
you kind of want to be more, you know, you're not getting the extension. You're getting kind of like the Sheik's hip.
Yeah, I think that this is an important frame, because like this is how we win this one. So like is this one worth flagging for like how we do it?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's what I think too. Because like I find that really it's hard to not.
How did the interaction start? How did can we go back to see?
Yeah, of course we.
How did Aura get up there? I know it was a double jump, but did he get hit? Okay, yeah.
So let's look at this. So he gets this. So he full hop up airs, gets weak hit back aired, double jumps away, then comes back up.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's map this out. So this would be full hop up air. New air. And then we have from Spark's side, falling weak bear, fall weak bear. And then like Aura double jump away, double jump away, double jump away, float. And then from Spark's end, while this is happening, he short hop bears. No bears. Miss.
Is that a short hop?
Not this one. There's another one between them. So then after the short hop air, where he's like,
you get the full hop, yeah.
Yeah, float forward. And then that one, float forward dare. And this is where we are. Like, so this is like, this corresponds to this. And then, but what Spark does is, let me grab the right color. Full hop, double jump. No, short hop, double jump bear. Because he's trying to, like...
Is that better for Sheik than just full hop bear?
Full hop bear won't get you this high.
So the short hop double jump is going to get you higher than the full hop?
Yes.
Cool.
Sheik's short hop is really high. Like, it's kind of a good and bad thing. Like, it's useful.
That's good to know, because if I know that they're going to do that, I mean...
Like here, you can see it here.
Peach getting a jump, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I know they land to plat there, but I mean, in other situations, I mean, if I know that that's a tool that she uses a lot, which I've never noticed, that's, I want to know that.
Oh, yeah.
Can I get their jump? Can I bait out that double jump?
Yeah.
With float heights and stuff.
Well, because of Sheik's low air mobility, a way that she compensates, like, for that in general is to, like, jump one way with her short hop and then double jump the other way, like, with max momentum. So... it's a really important part of how she, like, maneuvers in the air, just because she doesn't have another, like, once she commits to a direction with her, like, dash jump or, like, whatever, however she takes off from the ground, really, she doesn't really have an option to, like, change her mind. So, like, yeah, she's kind of stuck working with what she has. So, except double jump is the exception to that. Like, double jump allows her to double jumping and wave landing. That's why she, like, likes the platforms so much, because those give her ways of, like, combating that weakness. Yep.
Can we watch that edge guard again?
Yeah, of course. So everything from here?
Yeah. So, got the back air.
FC aerial, yeah. Throws the turnip.
And then catches the lag of the needle throw.
Yeah. So let's map this out. So how did he get? So what? I think that this is like.
I'm bad at covering. So for context, I'm really bad at covering when anybody goes to platforms, particularly Falcon, but Sheik and the Spaceys as well. So like I saw that coverage, which I don't know how he got float. Oh, because he normal get up and then floated. So I was like, he lost because if he had wave dash the ledge, he could have just.
No, he still has to do this.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because she can't ledge hop. Okay.
Yeah. So what this edge guard is like stand. So like how we would map this out is like this edge guard is stand up here. Like run forward, like dash jump forward, float float nair.
Yeah.
I don't even think you need hyper float. I think like you can, but it's not needed. Then just to like nair her on her left side to put her off stage. Pull turnip, throw like this turnip throw.
Force the double jump.
Well, it's not that it forces the double jump. I think like it does, and it does, but that's not the only reason he's doing it. It also prevents Sheik from fast falling, so she can't do like a lower. Like, she can't go low and then come up. She has to go over it. So it's like covering two things. Like it's both provoking the double jump, but also like preventing her from fast falling, basically. So this dash throw, I think, is actually really important.
This dash throw does not go farther than backwards throw, right?
No, it doesn't. But you don't want it to here. You want it to.
Yeah,
go
you
less
want.
far.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's what. Okay.
And it also moves her right to the edge for the next step of the edge guard. You see what I mean? Yeah,
because then turn around, boom.
Yeah. So let's flag the dash throw, because like this to me is like actually like really critical, because this is you said that you've been having trouble. Like, are you still having trouble with like with like knowing what turnip throw to use? Because I know that was something we talked about last time.
No, I've actually gotten a lot better at it, and I've been doing a lot of Z drop turnip too, depending on the matchup. But I think my edge guards have gotten a lot better.
Okay. So is this something that you would recognize in a game? Like, is this something that you think that is this a setup that you think you would just normally recognize? Because you don't have to make a full process for it. We can keep going in the match if you think you're confident.
I think I can. Yeah, I think I can flag that. Like when I yeah.
Okay, I'll just give you the image anyway. But yeah, and then I'm just gonna say dash throw. Yeah, dash throw.
Coverage.
Covers, and sets up.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah,
'Cause
dash.
I just might smash throw there, and also the quicker throw. Yeah, I recognize that.
Yeah, but you see the utility of like multitasking, like getting the movement out of the way while also no, it's so good.
I think that up smash was supposed to be an up air.
It almost 1000% it was. That's no one means to up smash there with Peach.
BTB.
Like, and you know what? We can acknowledge that. Like, it is what it is. So this is so textbook.
I down smash there, but I know it's not as good as.
I actually low key. So the move I like here, down tilt.
68's kind of high though.
Down tilt, yeah, it's just like down tilt fair, down tilt nair kind of thing.
Okay.
Do you think it still won't work, or?
I would go for the safer option, but that's something to try out. I think next time.
I'm not sure. Like, I'm not super confident. I think that you could I think that nair is like definitely like the better play if we're not sure about the down tilt. I think down tilt will work, but like I could be wrong. Like again, it's been a while since I played her in this matchup.
I like the reverse nair there. I always go for bear there, but I'm gonna start doing that because that's the second one. Same thing.
The nair is stronger.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Nice. So that's another concrete thing that we can
I'll just short hop bear too. I won't even. So yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Oh, you want to do the float cancel because that makes your coverage on Om's attack so much better. So
yeah.
So one thing I'm curious about. So how he's getting a lot of these turnip pulls, and I'm curious as to like how what do you think about them?
I think Spark shouldn't allow that.
Yeah. So
that was my take. That was also like my take. I didn't think Spark was. I thought that Aura got to like. That's like you should not be able to pull that.
Yeah.
Like, KirbyKaze needle. That's why I said it was crazy that he didn't pull the turnip with invuln because like, I mean she can throw it and then you don't have it. I don't know. You just can get so disrupted and.
Yeah. So I guess so would you say that like this is. The pardon?
Go ahead. No,
yeah.
I don't like the light shield there.
Which one?
On the down smash. I didn't think
this one coming up here, right?
Yeah, I didn't think.
I don't care. I don't care enough of it. Like I don't love it, but like I don't hate it. I feel like it's just like it's a move. It's a move, and it's a move. It does its job. It's fine.
I didn't think Spark Charge Guards was very good.
Not in this one, no.
Yeah, I didn't. That was the other thing. Like, but.
I'm just telling it, like a lot of this is like he just needs to put out the back air.
I agree. I mean, I kind of came away with this thinking that I don't think Spark is maybe as experienced in the matchup or is a little out of practice at it.
It's also like playing the new controller and stuff, right? So like.
Oh yeah, that's true. Super J-Mook.
Yeah.
Super J-Mook's so funny.
Yeah, so like there's a lot of things going on. I don't hate the light shield against her pressure in general. Like over here with the platform being here, I don't like it, but because of the platform.
No, I just didn't like it because Peach's her back is to the ledge, and it's like like getting out of a corner at Peach is really hard. And I think like with the light shield, like okay, you kind of I don't know, you could have had a punish that was better. Instead, like I think he down tilted a roll in or something that it got ASTI down and.
Yeah. Like the thing
that's a hard position right there when you're at the side platform and you're trying to get down. Like I know that Or's gonna try to fair, and I know that's always like tough.
So like here, oh no, he gets hit over here. It's like this spot.
Yeah, like there. Yeah.
So what do you think? Aura could do differently here?
I would just like shield drop down and like go like I just wouldn't contest that. I think that's hard. And now I know we talked about how the up air could beat the, which could be interesting if maybe like just like a short hop float down air. Like right there, if you down air that rising bear, I think the down air would win given what we saw.
Yeah, if you go full forward and like down air here, this will work.
So I totally fair there as well, and I get hit for it. Like right like there.
Yeah, so like this we can flag as another, like we don't have to do a full thing because this is very similar to the other, but like we can flag this as a down air. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like The other thing, so this will sound really dumb, but do you know what option I really like here?
What?
You do the jump here, but then like you kind of slapdash towards the corner of the platform and crouch, and then you just like take the back air and try to down smash her.
That's kind of beast.
Because like her leg is sticking out, and she's doing a rising aerial, and she's in the center of the stage. Like we're gonna be like here.
That's like some Michael the Fresh option.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like great minds. But yeah, like I think that we're right. Like we basically go forward here with down air. I think that makes. I don't think that's terribly
because they're at 43. You get down air and air. You can pull a turnip. I don't know. You're at 10. I kind of like your.
No, I think down air makes tons of sense. Like you could also go for like down air into like up air, potentially like land on the other side platform, try to like shark her or something. Like there's a lot of lines of play with down air that make a lot of sense given the game state. Yeah. I would say that like that. So what do you think about that edge guard? Like this coverage. Have you done that before, or like seen that before? Like standing up through the wall, through the wall jump, and then grabbing the edge again.
No, I haven't. I was like...
So, do you want to know how to... So, what is Aura doing to, like, make that happen?
So you have invincibility. You're gonna... I think when they see the back air, yeah, you get up, and then you...
It's not... It's before the back air. Look.
It's before? Yeah.
So it's like when
on the wall jump.
Yeah, well, remember, wall jumps are always set up the same way. You have to touch the wall, right? So... When does she get up? When she touches the wall.
Yeah.
Because this is when she does it.
Yeah. So she's going, Peach is going right before the wall jump.
Yeah. So, like, this, I think, is the important frame here. Because this is, like, is also how you protect yourself versus Captain Falcon and Fox and stuff when they do this. Because I know we've all seen this before versus them. Right?
Yeah. Falcon especially.
Yeah, so like
and Falco.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this is broadly applicable in like 4 top tier matchups.
Yeah.
So stand, so like grab, so like this is like another dash turnip throw. No, dash throw turnip, and then like Sheik nearest past ledge. Like what does she do? She like nearest past ledge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, like on the she's gonna try to nair but she gets out the shield.
Yeah. Well, we're not worried about the part of the edge guard that got failed. So like nair and fall low, and then grab edge. So then it would be grab edge here really.
Yeah.
So grab edge.
Well, it's float to ledge.
Float to ledge. And then what is spark to? Double jump towards stage? Yeah, double jump towards stage.
And up.
Well, no, he wall jumps. So like this is the part that's important here. So like this is like the stand. Stand.
I'm a big normal getup fan with Peach.
Yeah,
huge normal getup fan.
Stand when Sheik touches wall, because it denies the wall jump.
Yeah.
Defends wall jump. Wall jump air. I hate this wall jump recovery because I feel like it sucks, but like it's just I think this wall jump recovery sucks. But like I think it's so easy to beat if you know about it, but like people just don't. A lot of people just don't. But like once you know it, like it should never work. And like I should clarify. Falcon's is kind of better because of his air mobility. And Fox's has like weird tricks with it, like same with Falco's, but like Sheik specifically is so bad because of her like bad stuff. And like this is what I'm talking about. So like you see how like the Om's attack, like the Om's attack happens, and he just like fucking grabs him anyway. He's hyped. Let's go.
Let's go, goat.
Yeah. So, like, what are we learning? So this is exactly why, though, that float cancel is so critical here. Like, float canceling here on that edge guard is not optional. Because if we don't, like, or rather, it's not that it's not optional, but, like, we lose a lot when we don't take it.
Agreed. No, yeah, you get the mobility and the that's kind of like her character. You get the instant react out of it.
So it sounds like just like while they're loading the next match, it sounds like your mentality's been doing better lately. How's that? Like, is that still true? Like, that's still holding up well? Or
yeah, I feel good. I'm playing better. I feel good. I'm practicing edge guards against Spaceys for 10 minutes before I play, and I'm also practicing float at a shield before I play. I'm still bad at a shield, and that's like the one thing. I haven't played ranked in a while because I'm like really focusing on like I gotta get better at this. So before I play, I do 10 minutes of. That's my rule. I'm not allowed to play unless I do 10 minutes of Uncle Punch, float at a shield. I also figured out what was wrong with Uncle Punch. I just downloaded a new Dolphin and it worked. So.
Oh, so like it works properly now.
I can pause during Uncle Punch. Yeah, so we're still back.
Oh, nice. Oh, do you want to learn how? So if that's the case, it might help you for edgeguard practice to like I could show you how to. At some point, would you like to learn how to make save states?
Yeah, because like for the Spaceys one, I'm just doing Armada Shine, and what I'm really practicing is back air, like the back air spacing and the down air spacing. Which down air I'm pretty good at, but the back air I get hit a lot. And I just want to make sure that I don't want space animals to live when I work so hard to get them off stage, and I don't want to deal with Fox over 100 on stage.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
So I've been working on that like a ton, like, and also it kind of doubles as subfloat practice because I'm trying to subfloat bear. So like it becomes like a dual purpose practice. So it's been good.
Good. Okay. So
I was winning games because of it, and I was really happy. Like. Literally, like the first day I was doing it, I got so much better at it. I did it for like half an hour, and I was like on unranked, and it was like winning me games.
Yeah, of course. Like
so I was really happy about that.
You got better at checkmating. Of course, that is going to win you games.
Yeah. It's like I think that was a really weak part of my game against Fox, and I just can't, I just didn't want that to be, especially because I struggled so much in that matchup. I need to take my what does Brandon say? You got to hit your free throws.
Yeah, no, and that is what it is. Like at the end of the day, like Fox is a character where so Fox, in my opinion, is like the real execution test of the game because like so much of what we do is like to beat him is just playing solitaire. Like it's just like, and granted, he can make it hard for us, but like so much of like the fighting him is just like hitting your stuff and like not dropping it even through like top player defense, which is like really hard. It's part of why there are so few people that are like truly great versus Fox. Like aside from Mango, Zane, Sensei's pretty good.
I think Hungrybox is really good against Fox.
Yeah, it's really just Cody. I think that like
I mean that matchup stinks, and he plays it really close all the time, and he has. I don't know.
He goes game 5 with Cody these days. Like he's a beast. Like I don't.
He's so good at it.
He's gone game 5 with Cody like in their last like 5 sets or something. It's crazy. Yeah.
He really got stadium too. I felt bad for him. I was like, sorry, goat.
I mean, I feel like we need to make a decision on that level. Like either we accept Nintendo's ire or like we just say fuck it. Like this level's stupid. We should not be playing on a level that turns into On It. Like
I'm not gonna lie. I really don't like top plat, and I like it.
That's fine.
I'd rather deal with the windmill than top plat at Battlefield.
I don't mind the windmill. It's like the rock and fire transformation I hate. Let's look at it. So let's actually look at the punish side because I feel like Spark has gotten hits, but they haven't really done anything on this stock. So let's look at how that's happening.
You're not wrong, by the way.
Okay, so well, no, of course not. I'm old. Okay, so we got down throw regrabs. One thing I want to point out here. So that
was good. That was good.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm getting hit. Yeah.
So let's look at how he did that.
Try to narrow out of that.
Yeah, so let's look at how he did that. So he gets hit by this up air, and then what does he do next? So he double jumps out of
wiggles.
tumble.
Is it wiggle or double? Yeah, double jump.
Well, I mean, like there's the rings there, so he could have wiggled into double jump, but like it's not needed. But he might have done it. In any case, though, we can agree that like this is clearly double jump air dodge up to top platform.
Yeah.
Why do you think he goes? Why do you think he picks that as his spot to go to? Like, why does that make sense?
Because you can pull up shield immediately, and then you can shield drop, and that's the closest platform. Like if you air dodge down or to the side, like if you air dodge down, you know, Spark can fast fall and then hit you with the weak hit of the ARP. If you go to the side, you're not gonna make it to the platform.
Not before she can get you. No, hell no.
Yeah, I think that is really. Now you could go to the left, but I still think she can hit you. I think like she'll be able, but the top makes it because I mean because Spark has committed to the short hop, so he's gonna have to land and come back up to, as we just said, the very tall top plat of battlefield. So
yeah, like basically, I think we can agree that Peach's air dodge moves her like sort of like somewhere within this like general area, like in some direction. And then like with this one, Spark is like we have to think. I think that the key here is like where does Sheik wind up at the end of like after Sheik does this up air or like does her like jump. Where does she wind up? Because we know that she has to aerial like pretty aggressively. Like she has to do an early aerial of some kind to like attack us after that first up air. So then the question is like if Sheik is like if Sheik is doing that, if she's kind of like coming at us like this, then she's gonna have to then come back down here. So this puts us like this just puts the most distance between us. Like if we measure it like from here to here.
That's a great way to put it. Yeah.
Yeah, like from here to here versus from here to here, like this is so much more manageable compared to this. So like this is where we want to be.
You could pull a turnip up there safely. That's another good thing about it. When you're up here, yeah.
Distance. And then we'll say like we'll put this less distance or less, yeah. So yeah, like that's what it is. It's just like this gives us this gives us the best chance of safety and gives us the most breathing room in the next interaction. What we do with it is like kind of our call. Like he doesn't. I actually like that he doesn't take. I like that he just tanks the hit with down smash, like with crouch cancel and just chills, because it gives him it's a good check to like see what Spark is up to. This is
the interaction I'm talking about. Like, I don't know. I know that he gets hit, but he gets out of the corner, doesn't die.
Oh no, this is really good play. This is like some Armada.
Yeah. Like this is what Spark is like there, like wall. That's so freaking scary. I'm terrified. Like I watch this. I literally had my shirt in my mouth. My girlfriend's like, "Are you scared?" I'm like, "Yes."
So why are you scared here? Like, what is it about this position? Like when Aura gets on this platform that like has you like frightened?
Okay, so like it's not when you're on the platform. It's when Aura gets in the corner there. So it's like there, you get hit, and Spark's expecting the shield drop. Now you're gonna tumble. That was light shield. Now you're here, right?
Okay, but are you in? But
that's scary. That's scary.
Like this here, or like when she jumps?
No, like yeah, when like there, I'm terrified.
Okay, and I get that, but like counterpoint.
I could dash attack maybe.
No, Sheik is like so vulnerable. No, Sheik has nothing below her this entire time that she's moving up, right? And and you can see that in how she positions. Like, cause she doesn't actually like drift forward here. Let's like go by frame, but like, see what I mean? He like jumps. He's actually starts drifting back, sort of.
Yeah.
So like, what I would say here is, yeah, go ahead.
I don't like that down smash.
No, the down smash was bad. The down smash was terrible. But like the positioning and the patience, like in the spot, like the savvy Sheik is jumping and you're doing lows. Like this is obviously not the wave, but like
that's my toxic trait. I do that shit all the time.
But like this is like the thing that I want to point out, that what makes this spot okay. So it's all about where he is like when he leaves the platform. Because right now, can Sheik grab her out of shield?
Can Sheik grab Peach?
Yeah. With where Sheik is.
Can she? I think.
Nope.
No?
Too far.
I know Peach can't grab Sheik there.
I know, but Peach... So, what I would say is, do you think that Sheik is favored here, or do you think Peach is favored here, or do you think it's a tie?
Who do you think Sheik is favored.
You think Sheik is favored?
Yeah.
I think this is a tie.
You think percent? Percent?
No, not just base strict, like ignoring percent, strictly where they are and what they're doing. I think that this is a tie. I don't think either of them has advantage here.
I don't know about that. I disagree, but I want to hear what you have to say.
Sure. So Sheik, they both have a problem. and they both have to figure out how to solve it. And I'm not sure that, like, trying to hit the other is really the goal of this position right now. Because of it. That's what I mean. So, remember, Sheik cannot hit Peach with where she is, but the problem that Sheik has right now is that she's in shield. Because Sheik is in shield, that means that her options are very, very, very strongly restricted right now. So, if Sheik wants to move, like, in either direction, she has to wave dash. Or, like, jump and waveland or something like that. You see what I mean? Like, she doesn't have, like, a direct way to do anything to where Peach is without also exiting shield first. Which means that Sheik has which means that Sheik's initial action here is being constricted to things like wave dash, jumping up and down. She can roll, she can spot dodge, but she doesn't really want to do either of those, right? So Sheik has a problem here. On Peach's side, she just doesn't have any real estate, which is also a problem. But I don't think that, like, it's that much... I don't think that is a significantly bigger problem than the one that Sheik has, which is that none of her things do anything right now.
Well, so Spark's gonna short hop out of shield here.
So what do you think happens if Peach just runs forward?
Yeah.
See what I mean?
That's why I said, like, when you could dash attack.
No, I'm not saying dash attack. I'm saying just run forward.
No, yeah, I know you're just saying, like...
run from here to, like, here.
Yeah. That is funny.
But it works, though. Like, you can see... You can totally picture how this would work, can't you? Because, like, Sheik is jumping up, like, at this trajectory, like, at here, and then drifting back, like, to here with her high jump, and you just run all the way over here. Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, I think that it's not, like, it's not, like, 100% pure even, but I don't think this is as near, I would not consider this, like, disadvantage in the sense that, like, Sheik is clearly, like, winning this one. Because I don't think that, because Sheik being in shield is, like, restricts her a lot. Restricted by shield. So, like, let me ask you, what do you think that Sheik can do about Peach running forward here?
I think you could nair out a shield and just whack Peach.
But can you do it on reaction?
I don't know, can you?
I mean, it would be hard. Like, she's so close to you.
You're the good player.
I don't think that Sheik can narrative shield on reaction to Peach running forward and get her consistently here if Peach is also mixing up shields and rolls and stuff. I don't think that like this. I don't think that this is like a very straightforward one. The other thing I'd comment here is that, like, let's say, like, because the other, like, let's say that Sheik, knowing this, decides to just hold block here for a little bit. What do you think will happen if she just holds block for an extended period of time?
You get grabbed.
Down tilt.
You can get down tilt. You can get FT naired.
Yeah. So, like, this shield is also not particularly safe against the things that Peach wants to do here. Like, it doesn't protect her versus, like, FC aerial pressure. It doesn't really, like, do a great job. Like, it doesn't give her counter hit on down tilt because of the frame data. Like, it's just, it doesn't really do anything for her. All that. It doesn't really do a whole lot for her. And I think that's the other part of this problem. So,
it kind of reminds me of that lesson that you had with that other Peach player that I played. Mm-hmm. That when he would wave dash back on, like, those knockdowns, and you're like, what is this serving? Like, what are you doing with this? Mm-hmm. Like, is this helping you? And kind of similar I felt about the shield.
Yeah, the shield is like, the Spark shield there is like, Spark's shield there offered a lot of ways for him to lose that interaction and not many ways to win it. If Sheik is standing there, it's a totally different ballgame. If Sheik is standing there instead of, like, shielding, like, her forward tilt's a threat, her, like, she has dash back as a threat, like, she's got so many things all of a sudden that she can just do that are, like, a problem for for Peach. But by shielding, she's, like, turned all of those off.
Yeah. Coach, I feel like sometimes, like, the way that Aura gets to pull turnips and throw them, it almost feels like, it looks like he's playing a Marth, not a Sheik.
Honestly, I feel like Spark is secretly a Marth player. He just doesn't know it yet.
He doesn't know it yet?
That was amazing down tilt. Holy shit.
I love that. I love down tilt in this match. I probably do it too much.
How did he do that? So like, okay. So Spark comes in with like a back. Oh my god! I see it. I see it.
Hot dodge.
So why this works is like Spark cannot go forward anymore without hitting the platform. Or he can, but like it would be like very like. So basically, he's coming in at like this kind of angle, and he could maybe it's where he is relative to the platform.
Yeah.
So this is actually important to know because like. Spark, like full hopped this?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Spark is coming down at like this angle. Spark is coming down at this kind of angle, and then like he can't actually fall any more forward because if he like this is about as far forward as he can go, and like he's or is still outside of the back air even in that situation, because like it would be like here, yeah.
Spacing's cracked. Just that.
Yeah, so this is actually a good spot. Like this spot here, relative to like this.
Yeah.
Is like
77 so juicy too.
Yeah, so like D-tilt position. No D-tilt distance. Versus full hop fall bear.
You know, that's my favorite Peach move.
Down tilt?
Yeah.
It's so cool.
I made Roy, so like I have an affinity for like down tilts that pop up.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
Roy's down tilt is like my favorite fighting game move ever.
It's so good. It's like
I love that move.
It's an outrageously good move. It's just on Roy. Like it's so good. It's just like he just doesn't have an aerial to use it with. But if he did, like God, he'd be
Roy is so sick. Coach, I see people saying that Roy's better than Game & Watch. I don't know about that.
I think he might win the matchup, but it's mostly because he has like some really dumb cheese. I once played a Game & Watch player when I was like in my prime, and I've like 4-stocked them with Sheik Game 1. So then they counterpicked Yoshi's story. So then I went Roy, and I beat them with down throw, RTC down tilt pop up, and then up beat them. And then they were like, "What?"
That's so sick.
They were like, "What the hell just happened?" And then I think I JV 4-stocked them, and then I was just like, "GG's," and then I like left.
Love it.
So one thing I want to point out here is like the way that he's like, I know that Spark is not like controlling space as well as he could. Like he's not really doing a good job of aggression, but like Sheiks will sometimes do this. And like look at how he's Aura's positioning away from like the needle diagonals and Spark's like falling aerial stuff.
Yeah, and there was one that in the beginning of the game that Spark threw a standing needle and Aura just like floated over it. That was like the start. Yeah, it was like early, like right.
Yeah. That, yeah.
Right there. Yeah.
So like, what do you think? Like, what do you think of that position? Like this jump here, because like this covers other things too. Like it kind of stops.
I have to imagine. Yeah. Yeah. You get perfect. Yeah. You nailed them.
Like it's just like if she approaches, this is good. If he doesn't approach, this is still good. Yeah, this just seems good. Like this turnip throw actually just seems like just something that you should just probably do if you have this spot.
Yeah, like if you know if they're charging needles there, it makes sense and it gets you out of the corner too.
I would say if they're doing anything that doesn't have the ability to dash forward. So like if he was shielding here, for example, or jumping, I would say that this is also probably very good.
Coach, I haven't seen Spark dash attack once.
I haven't seen him boost grab.
Like, that's the other thing. That was what I was about to follow up with. That like I feel like what makes this matchup sometimes difficult is when Sheik's burst options to close space and getting grabbed in this matchup is like really tough. And I don't really think that Spark does a great job of that at all. And Aura's in shield a lot. I mean, Aura's in shield on platforms a lot. Aura's in shield down here a lot. And I don't really feel like
this is not a good showing from Spark in this matchup. I'll just say that's all I'll say. Like that, I think that's basically how I'd summarize it. The thing is, I know he knows to do those things too, because he was using boost grabs and stuff versus Axe, which is part of like challenging Pikachu's whiff punish, like Pikachu's dash dance. So like he knows his stuff. Like he knows this. It's just not here today. But like it is what it is.
I understand that Peach can be frustrating too. Like the pressure and.
He's been playing this game for 20 years. It's fine. Like he's been playing this game for like 10, 15 years. Like
has it been that long?
Yeah, he should know how to deal with Peach. Like it's just, or even if he doesn't, I guess it's not that he shouldn't. No, he's a top like 50 player. Like he should know how to deal with Peach. Come on, like this is Peachy.
He's a top 20 player, right?
Oh yeah, he's like really good. Yeah,
he's like
yeah, like and again, like I get that it's hard. Like majors are hard, where nobody plays their best all the time. So I'm not like I don't want to make it seem like I think he sucks or anything. I think I think he's a phenomenal player. It's just
that's why we're watching this, because he's so good, and Aura beat such a strong player in such a difficult matchup. That's really good.
Yeah, that was a sick DI mix-up. I think does up air kill there? I feel like it does. At like this, and then instead of the fair, you just up air. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Up air 100% kills, yeah.
Yeah, and like Omega dead. I mean, he's gonna get the kill here in a second anyway. It's fine. Oh wait, no, never mind. Yeah, it wasn't fine. It was anything but fine. Okay. My grievances with like his like.
See, like that roll. And I think that's what, like, I'm trying to do that more with turnips, is like catching roll, catching dash back. I used to try to just use it to like approach, and now I'm holding them a little more. And I was like, can I catch your dash back? Can I catch your roll? Because we've talked a lot about Peach can't cover space horizontally very well, especially on the ground. So the turnip is to help that, and I thought that was like a good like I know you're rolling. And he's at a high %. He's gonna kind of go to legend, and you can close space and get Sheik on the edge. Yeah.
Pretty well, I think the beauty of this, and like the takeaway to have for you, if you want to try to like use this more, is to like look at like let's look at how he like sets this up. So he's using the turnips to like control space, kind of like a poking move or like a fireball. Yeah. But then like he still uses his aerial when Spark is close to him. So I think that like a lot of times when you're dealing with things like overshoots, right? So you still want the opponent in the range. A big mistake people make with overshoots in general is they'll be over here and they'll like just reach, and that's not how they work.
I do that a lot, and that's why I like the turnip there, is because that's something. And with Peach, it's easy because what are your overshoot options? You know what I mean? Like a lot of it's like dash attack, which is like really committal, really unsafe, and if you're just in lag against Sheik, like, one grab and you take whatever, you're dead. If you get grabbed here, you're dead.
Right. But let's back up a bit. So like what I'm saying here is, normally when we overshoot, a lot of times when people overshoot, they'll be over here, and they'll like try to do their dash attack or their turnip throw and like kind of like to hit somebody over here. But what I'm saying here is this is wrong. We do not do it this way. What we want to do with our overshoot is like actually be more like here where Aura is. This kind of, because when Aura lands here after like by doing it this way, Aura is keeping Spark within the range of his like kind of his bubble, like his normals and stuff. Like if this is Peach's bubble, like this general like sphere around this one here, we'll make that
sphere of influence, if you will.
Yeah, like this is Peach's sphere of control, and as we can see, like this makes sense. Like maybe it's a little smaller than this actually. Like this is it's probably a little smaller than that. It probably is more like here, because like this looks more right. But then she's got a little bit more like vertical range. Like she can hit up here with her like Nair and stuff with her full hop. But this is generally like her range of influence. This general area. Now, the problem here is with this one over here is that the opponent is still outside of our general sphere of influence, which means that like the only thing we're like, if we imagine her dash attack as being like maybe out here, the opponent is basically still outside of the range of her dash attack. Like it still is like at the very edge of the dash attack. So what they're doing then is this isn't an overshoot anymore when we do it over here. It's just like an undershoot that's very high committal. This is different though, because we have them in our sphere of influence. So then when they run away from our sphere of influence, that's how the overshoot works. Do you see the difference?
Yeah, like no, and I get like you're forcing the option, right? It's under this basketball writer I love talks about like a lot about like NBA matchups and what else. A phrase he says a lot is, this team will dictate the terms of engagement, and I really like that. And I think this is kind of one of those where Aura is dictating the terms of engagement. Where okay, you are doing this option because of what I did, and I'm controlling that, and that's why I can catch your dash back or your roll or whatever.
Yeah, and like this is not an OS, and this is an OS, and that's like, and this is why. Because it's like this one, yeah, exactly. Dictating the terms of engagement is a fantastic way of putting this. So, I feel like we covered
the goat. Yeah.
Damn right. So, I feel like we've covered a lot of things here. We did not get through everything, but
no.
Let's do it.
No, I think I think we got a lot.
Yeah. So let's talk about let's from the top. Let's do our takeaways, and we'll call it a day. What is something that you learned today that you are excited to take into your play going forward?
So one of the things I'm really excited is the float height with the Dair, to beat the rising bear. I think that's something that's like pretty important. The running turnip against Sheik, recovery to kind of again dictate the terms of engagement of Sheik's recovery by throwing that turnip, and how helpful that is. Kind of covering, well, not just covering Omsatech, but our own kind of OS with the Omsatech when we're down smashing at low percents or medium percents.
Yeah, and then you said 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock for 1 o'clock for Float Dair, for the Float Dair position. Yeah. Okay, Float Dair positioning. Feet are hitting Sheik.
It's Float Dair o'clock.
Yeah,
that's how I'm gonna remember it. I'm gonna make a little bit, and I'm gonna think whenever I play Sheik, it's Float Dair o'clock.
Yep. If we want the Dair, of course. Because we won't always want it, but we will sometimes. Okay, cool. So diversifying float threats, that sounds good. The next one, you said dash turnip throw. So let's say,
yes.
doing more with turnip throw, and then it will be.
Oh, reverse hit Nair on Sheik recovery instead of bear, I think was another big takeaway for today for me.
Mm-hmm. Okay, throw at lower trajectory. No, at lower trajectory. And then edge guard cleanup, I guess. Edge guard cleanup, and that would be reverse hit FC Nair is goated. For hitting Sheik's up B lag. And then we're gonna say edge guard cleanup, that's 1, and we'll do one more, which is edge guard cleanup 2. Cleanup 2, and it's reverse hit FC Nair beats Omsatech Omsatech naturally. Naturally, we don't need to move off that option for high percent Omsatech. No, bracket, just keep nairing. No, just F thrower, keep nairing her. Perfect. And then the last thing I want to point out here is just like overshoot positioning, because like that I think that's a really important one. So
yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. Opponent
needs to be in our sphere of control / influence before in the sphere in our undershoots sphere of control / influence undershoots sphere of control / so that the dash attack or turnip throw chases the retreats versus the aerials and down smash, etc. Mash and jab, etc. There we go.
Love that.
I think these are great notes, and I think you are going to use them quite well. I think that this is a good thing. Out of curiosity, do the peaches, like when you, like, they know that you get coaching from me. Not that it matters. I'm going to cut recording.